in my house again. Yesterday I got a phone call in second period, and this is why all of my third period, why you guys went to the 25 building yesterday. So they had to completely clean and sanitize and disinfect our classroom. So Diego and Maurice and all y'all, Zach, it's just be like real nice and clean in there. I'm guessing it probably smells like pine salt. But I got a call in the middle of second period as I was teaching, and they basically told me that the room had been contact traced to being exposed. So I was naturally a little freaked out, and I decided to make myself in the best situation I could.
Bro, you don't have to pass the ball if you don't shoot those.
As most of you guys know, I have a pregnant wife at home, so my main concern is keeping her safe. And I wasn't from me. It was a teacher that had been in the room, and that's what they linked the exposure to. So for me, playing it safe is better than
pass the ball, nigga.
Not playing at all. So I decided to take today off. Not really off. I'm still teaching, but I'm getting tested today. So I've got to go get rapid tested at 1 o'clock today. Make sure that I'm good. Again, it wasn't from me personally. It was a contact trace from another teacher, and they made the precautions to first remove everybody from the room and sanitize, clean, and disinfect the entire room.
Wow. So this nigga came in right when I got dunked on.
And then I'm just doing what I think is safe for myself and my family. And that
oh my God.
To make sure that I'm safe. So the teacher was there on Wednesday. So
nigga slow as
she
hell.
was in the room opposite of us in the same building, and it wasn't her that was personally exposed. She was secondarily exposed. So the chance is pretty low, considering that it was a secondary exposure. But I'm doing the right thing for me and my family to just make sure I get tested now. So that's why I had to schedule a test of my own for 1 o'clock. No, that's a sub. You have a sub there. No,
don't
she was in the other room. Most of you guys should have saw a teacher sharing a room on SAT.
Oh my God, this game's ass.
No, I'm talking about her now. And again, they won't give too much information about this. I'm probably too much myself, but I'm just letting you know what I know.
So this nigga not gonna guard up, bro? You can't play with randoms.
There was a secondary exposure with that particular person, and I'm just doing my best job to
oh my God.
protect myself and keep sure sometimes the wife here at home. So, okay, thank you, Diego.
You don't tell me this nigga's AFK, bro.
Alright, so it was basically
oh my
a
God.
exposure more than anything else, as far as that hack. And I just decided because for me, I'm not used to a situation like that, so I decided I'm good. And again, I think there's probably a very low chance that I was in contact, but it was the first sort of, alarm bells that rang for me. So I'll be getting tested today. I'll get rapid results today, and I hope that that's negative. I have no symptoms. I have nothing like that. But and I guess we're gonna keep this. So I'm gonna go ahead and teach today.
Oh hell no, nigga.
I'm gonna try to pretty much do the same sort of. Thank you very much. Yeah, I had a mask on pretty much all day yesterday and today, and I had to sleep in a different room last night to make sure that, again, to me, it was the room exposure more than anything, but I do what's safe in my mind. That is,
the game's ass.
Back Monday with everything back to normal, and that's the plan. But of course, I will let you know, and I'll be in communication with you. So check this out. I'm gonna go ahead and teach what I was gonna teach yesterday. Okay? So we're learning about personal hygiene and specifically personal hygiene in the kitchen, right? So this is a very important topic for me, not only for my face-to-face people that I'm looking forward to getting into the kitchen next week with you, but for my virtual people, this is a huge concept and a huge idea that I want to make sure that you're getting and you're understanding. So what I'm going to do is, if you can go ahead and open up, I posted 2 things we're going to do today, okay? The first thing we're going to do is bell work activity, and it's like 5 short questions on what I'm about to present to you, okay? So, I'm going to be going off what I call personal hygiene PowerPoint.
Bro, you god damn, okay.
The personal hygiene questions, and it says bell work. So 5 questions that you'll submit this morning, pretty much first thing.
I should have got on my play shot.
I'm going to go over sharing with you some of the personal hygiene facts that I know. Then the second part of class, where I'm going to do the what not to do in the kitchen, okay? So the what not to do in the kitchen is going to be the second part of class. The personal hygiene bell work questions is the first part of class.
Oh, okay? Nah, bro, should have went before.
Go ahead and open that up for me. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and let's get into this, okay? So, here we go with, Alright, here we go, guys. So this is Personal Hygiene 101. I'm going to get through as much as I can today. I did miss yesterday with it, but I should be able to talk about enough today, okay? Alright, so food handlers. Alright, they can contaminate food in a variety of different ways. And when you think of food handlers,
yo, this game's ass.
Or the chef. You have to think about anybody that works inside of a restaurant. This could be servers, bussers, managers, bartenders, dishwashers.
Why is he shooting?
Or food contact service, alright? And again, they can contaminate food in a variety of different ways, a multitude of different ways.
Not even his AI could shoot, that's sad.
And I'm going to start by showing you pretty much a real life example, okay? So, before we answer any questions from Bellward, check this out. Let me get you to understand why I'm so particular about this. I'm going to show you what is like a hidden security footage of a cook who works at Carl's Jr. You ever heard of Carl's Jr.? I think in the East Coast we call Hardee's, but it's the same company. So, I'm pretty sure like the synopsis of what happened here is this dude was like not following food safety and personal hygiene rules.
Yo, my god.
Like someone, mentioned this to their boss, and the boss is like, alright, well, let me try and catch him in the act. So I could, either reprimand him or most likely fire him in this case. So, let me start with this. It doesn't have any sound, so I'll kind of like narrate it myself. And I'll show
oh my god, AI, come on, bro.
Alright, so check this out. Everyone can see the video?
Yo,
right, so this is called,
G0.
And this is a line cook. Watch what he does first. So it looks like in that big jug to his left, he's making a barbecue sauce. And I'm pretty sure with their barbecue sauce, they probably put certain spices in it, like garlic powder, maybe black pepper, salt. Well, he can't find a spatula or doesn't care to clean one. Look how he's stirring it. You guys see this? Okay. So this is like real life stuff, alright? The guy's like, what are you doing? And you'll notice here too that a guy will actually try to hand him a spatula, and he says like, no, I don't need it. So he's completely stirring this barbecue sauce with his full hand. And you should know that like when you wash your hands, you usually don't wash like your arms like that. That's a huge health code violation. If a food inspector saw that, they would probably shut it down. Yeah, no gloves either. I mean, look at this. This guy over here is going to hand him a spatula, and he's going to be like, no, I don't want one. He continues to stir with his entire hand. Super gross. Super disgusting. So he's going to wipe his hand off and get it into sauce. Now, here's the thing about that sauce, okay? That's most likely hard-to-eat food. So most likely that's going to go directly on like a burger that's been finished cooking and, is ready to serve. And that whole thing can become contaminated. Look, there he is licking it. Wants to try it. Ooh, lick it up, buddy. And look how he washes his hands. He just rinses it in a dish sink. There he goes, licking it again. Not washing any sort of hands. And again, at no point do you see him washing his hands. You saw him spray his hands off with the nozzle from the dish machine, but that's not how you wash your hands in a restaurant. There he goes, licking the spatula again. I mean, this might be kind of disgusting to you guys, and it's disgusting to me as well. You know, but it's the real life scenario of like how a lot of people will go about working in an industry and you won't see it. Yep. So again, he's gonna use his hands one more time. I think this is like honey mustard. So this dude is just horrible. This dude is an awful example of personal hygiene. But he works for Carl's Jr. So I'm guessing this is like security footage of, you know, someone who wanted to catch him doing it in the act. And he's an older gentleman, so it looks like there's younger people that work around him. Oh my gosh, you can't see it? Here, check it out. This is what we're doing. So, you know, and I'm going to stop it here in a second after he does a couple other bad things, but look how he washes his hands. He's literally washing his hands, and just by using a spray nozzle. You have no soap, and that's what I showed you guys before. Remember I showed you, if you don't wash your hands correctly, then you still have bacteria on them. You have to have soap, you have to have hot water, you have to dry them off correctly. So there goes the honey mustard, ready to be served. Use our hands again. And remember, he licked his hands too earlier, so he should still have all that bacteria. Yeah, listen, I'm not trying to freak you out. I know this is kind of eye-opening, but this is why I teach personal hygiene. This is why I do what I do. And I'm so serious about it because, you know, there it is. This is the last thing I'll show you. So I think this happens a lot more times than not. He's got a little chicken that he just got done frying, and he's going to attempt to put it on the plate. Well, watch what happens to one of the pieces. One of the pieces is going to fall. He's going to pick it up, and he's going to put it right back on that plate. And then that's going to get served. So if you saw like the ground that he's working on, he's stepping on, it's completely contaminated with bacteria, with dirt, but who knows what else. And this is a lack of common sense, this is a lack of professionality, this is a lack of, like Jack said, a lack of ethics. And, you know, it's pretty bad. So, here I think he's frying chicken, so you'll see that his hands have like most likely raw chicken all over them, and he's just touching everything. That's how you contaminate stuff. It's the first time I've seen him wash his hands in this whole video, and I'm gonna guess he's gonna be pretty quick with it. I doubt he's gonna really care at this point too much. So, you know, that's like the eye-opening thing I want to show you first, okay? So let's go into how we never find ourselves in that situation, and that's following our personal hygiene rules and everything correctly. So check this out. Again, try to answer some of these questions as I'm teaching, if you guys can follow along that way. So, how does food become unsafe? Multitude of ways, that's for sure, like a multiple ways that you saw right there. One way is eating and drinking in the kitchen. So, no food handler should ever eat in the kitchen. It basically is a really easy way to spread bacteria. I'll show you, I guess, just quickly here. I'll show you here quickly. And I'm not going to play too much of this because I have a lot to do today. But I'm going to show you just like a couple scenes of a health inspector not health inspector, they go undercover at this restaurant in which they saw a lot of violations, and they wanted to see like for real what the violations were. And I'll just mute it and just narrate it for you.
Tonight's special assignment was CBS2
can you guys see this video?
Inside some well-known LA restaurants. Over the last 4 months, our I-team has done the most.
Okay, so check this out. So when I mentioned no eating and drinking in the kitchen, this is why. Okay, so you're going to see stuff here that eat while, and this is an undercover video. So again, this news channel got people hired as like a dishwasher and as like a cook because of all the violations this restaurant underwent. And you're going to see that like people will, they'll be like eating right as they're cooking. And a lot of them will like lick their hands and then just continue to prepare the food. This guy is literally eating off a plate that he's about to serve. And that goes right to the customer. So, you know, when you're looking at situations like this, you're talking about bacteria. Bacteria, when it's on food, it can't be seen, it can't be smelled, and it can't be tasted. So the customers will have no idea that this stuff is going on, especially because this is closed. So you have two different kitchen concepts. You have an open kitchen and a closed kitchen. A closed kitchen means that you can't see what's going on. An open kitchen you can see. You saw right there, he licked his fingers, and then he continues to build a salad. So salad is what we call RTE food. It means that it's ready to eat. It doesn't need any more cooking, any more washing, any more preparation. So you're instantly going to find some slightly bacteria or germs in there. This guy uses it in his hands, and then just goes to wipe it on his apron. Anytime you would sneeze in a kitchen, you would immediately have to go wash your hands. And I'll just see if they do anything for a few more seconds here. But again, this is like real life situation that this is why we have health inspectors. Oh, this guy. So then they went to the bathroom. They had no soap in the employee bathroom. So it's completely empty, which means that that's a huge health code violation. We looked at the Orlando Health Inspection report. If they have no soap or anything with hand washing, it's a high priority violation. If you don't have soap, that means that they're not going to wash their hands. So that's a huge violation. And, you know, I'm just trying to give you that realistic view of sort of what goes on behind the scenes if you're not managing your people correctly. Alright, so let me get back to what I was teaching here. And we'll talk about a little bit more about these personal hygiene and what to do right in the kitchen and what's wrong. So, you don't eat and drink in the kitchen. Usually you're going to have like a separate area for that.
Yo.
And there's no licking fingers in the kitchen, right? Because that's just like a super easy way to spread germs.
I didn't know it was you.
If you lick your fingers and they touch each other's surface.
We all know you press.
Employee sickness, so if you're sick.
Yeah, I didn't know it was you though. I didn't know I was going against you.
About Chipotle and how Chipotle got a bunch of people sick.
If I knew it was you, I would be on my place out right now.
Positive for norovirus. And then as they had norovirus, they continued to work with food, and they just got other people sick. So employee sickness is another way that people get sick.
Oh, nah.
This sign is mandatory by law, at least in the state of Florida, that has to be placed in a restaurant that says must not work with food if you have vomiting or diarrhea. You have to tell the person in charge that you are sick, and then you cannot return to work for at least 24 hours after your symptoms are gone. So those are two violations that they want to make sure are taken care of. Not covering your hair, so hair is essentially going to be what we call a physical hazard more than anything else. All employees have to wear some sort of hairnet, some sort of hair restraint, some sort of like ball cap, and that's to protect the hair from getting into the food. I wanted to kind of make this point though. While hair is very nasty,
shit, no, good shot.
Gross to look at. Like I think I told you guys the example when I went to Arby's and I found like a long piece of hair in my French fries, and then literally had to pull out a piece of hair from the burger I ate, or like it was like a roast beef sandwich. It's super disgusting, and it made me not want to eat anymore. I lost my appetite. But according to the FDA, they actually haven't received any reports of anyone getting physically sick from ingesting hair. It's just considered to be like gross. So it means that it's not going to set off like digestive issues, but obviously it's a gross factor that we want to prevent. Poor kitchen conditions, so a kitchen has to be kept clean at all times. There can't be any sort of food or spills on the floor or on any sort of food contact surface, because that can create bacteria, and then bacteria grows and it spreads. So any sort of food or spill has to be cleaned up immediately. We looked at, the kitchen inspections, and their inspections twice by year. And then more violations are high. So keeping a kitchen clean is like of utmost importance. Dirty uniforms and clothes, all employees, they must wear clean clothing. And this is why a lot of places will have uniforms. Because your clothes just naturally...
Because the other nigga can't shoot.
Different rooms, contacting different people or surfaces.
I'm going to get sent out
this is why, like, in my program, we always wear a uniform. We wear a chef coat before we go into the kitchen. Because we keep that kitchen very, very clean. So, like, as far as uniform goes, chef coat, hairnet, closed-toed shoes. I'm not supposed to say closed toe, not closed toe. But that means like shoes where you're not exposing your feet.
Awesome, bro.
Those are all mandatory in the kitchen. Not only in my kitchen,
so you agree
but
that?
any other kitchen you go to. So if you see an employee that ever looks like this, like at a restaurant, you want to walk out. You don't want to eat there. Reason being, we're always saying a lot of people will touch their apron, touch their clothes, and then you're just going to spread bacteria pretty quickly by doing that. Let me point out some of these good personal hygiene steps. One, your hair has to be tucked inside.
Okay, you learn your jump shot.
Or a cap or a chef hat. You can't have hair leading outside of it, otherwise it defeats the purpose. There's no earrings, there's no necklaces, or no chains that are allowed. They can become physical hazards, and chains can actually get caught up and make them
Why this nigga got
chains
me?
can actually
What
get
the
caught in
fuck?
machinery and cause, like, someone to get injured. You have to have a clean and
my
neat
nigga,
clothing.
damn.
You can't have a wristwatch or rings on. So the reason is because, one, like a wristwatch, it's not really clean as much as you think. So like how often you take your watch off and like scrub and clean and sanitize it, not nearly as much as you would your hands, so it can carry bacteria. And then same thing with rings. Matter of fact, let me go to the chat real fast.
You're supposed to be in school, nigga.
You are too, nigga. Good shit,
Only
AI.
one ring that's acceptable in the kitchen. Does anybody know what it is? Perfect. So it's a wooden thing.
This nigga got the bar stolen by AI. It's sad.
Other than that, they all have to come off. And the reason being is because like a wedding band is part of our culture here in America. That like if you take it off
Gotta
and
go.
you go to work, that's too
This
disrespectful to
nigga's
yourself.
not
So
touching
they
the
allow
ball
that.
because he's not playing defense.
And also like when I work with mine, I clean and sanitize it.
Fat nigga.
You have to have
Zion, come on, Zion.
And no wrist clothing, and then you have to have closed-toed shoes. Okay, so no closed-toed
Trash
shoes.
nigga.
Again,
Oh, is that a bounce? Who the hell is this? Is this Chris?
You can't have a bunch of jewelry on when working with food. This includes watches, bracelets, rings, and most piercings. There's only one exception, and that would be wedding bands.
Oh, dunk on him. You won't. Are you? This nigga.
Pests and rodents, so, this is something that a lot of places will not really
Why?
battle, but it's more
Alright, bro.
preventative
I'm about to
nature.
get mad
So,
fucking
like,
tight.
you go to my kitchen,
Just dunk, G.
I have pest prevention that comes in once a month to prevent any sort of
Chris, you're supposed to be at school too, nigga. Stop talking shit.
It's James.
Oh, it's James? Were you supposed to be at school too, faggot?
If for the rare case there was ever like, an outdoor, what we would call palmetto,
I am at school. I'm just not paying attention.
outdoor in his kitchen, you're only gonna find them dead because the
Shoot it, you
entire
want.
building is sprayed with, basically poison. And that's poisonous for pests, not for humans. So, keeping the kitchen clean is, again, super important because you don't want pests, you don't want rodents. But not washing your
Oh,
hands
nah.
is the number one piece of reason that people get sick in restaurants.
I am
It's the
stupid.
most important factor of personal
Oh, this nigga greened it.
while that may seem obvious,
This
I
nigga
try
said I'm
to show you at
stupid.
this point a few videos of like people that
Take
don't
that
wash
shit
their
down.
hands
Dunk it,
correctly,
please.
what
No.
happens when you do that. And you've seen where they
Come on,
like they
paint
use
these.
a petri dish where they actually will, have you place your dirty hand on your hand on a petri dish and see if bacteria grows on it, and it's always 100 out of 100 times you'll have bacteria on it. Here's when to wash your hands. So I think I have a question on your
Oh, that's
board.
sad. I missed that.
Wash your hands. And I'm going to give you a bunch of reasons. You just
I gotta
gotta
get out the
point
paint.
out just a few of them, okay?
Nigga
What?
trash.
So obviously the first one is after you use
James,
the
this
restroom.
isn't my
You're always gonna
main
take
dude,
time
nigga.
because
I'm a
employees
point
must
guard.
wash hands before returning to work.
I don't know that.
It's gonna be
I'm not talking to you, Zerg.
every single restaurant. If it's not there, it's a huge violation.
Some nigga in my stream.
Here are other situations.
That nigga does not make a shot.
So this is like before
This
and
nigga talking
after
to me
and
the
when
whole
wrong.
time.
I've been saying James this whole time.
So you've seen me a few times that when I
Oh,
use
shit.
eggs,
Not
like,
you stupid.
I always wash my hands
This
after I
nigga.
crack the egg. I don't just take my hand and like wipe it on my step coat or wipe it on a
Yo, that
towel.
nigga with the orange backpack don't make a
Because
shot.
eggs could potentially carry bacteria, and I want to make sure I prevent that.
Exactly, why you think I'm not passing that nigga the ball?
You can
That
touch your
nigga's
hair
mouth
or your
fucking
face
sore,
or your
bro.
body. So wash your hands after.
This nigga's mom bought my PS4 just to
Cough.
disappoint her. Like,
Why is he passing it to him?
Touch your phone.
Oh, cause he's an AI. I
Know
forgot.
this. This is probably one thing that we don't do as often. But
You wanna come down and dunk on me? Oh, that's what I thought.
because they can carry bacteria based on how many times you touch it. Just continue here. If you ever eat or drink or chew gum, that can
Okay, my dunk's like a 50 and I still dunk on centers.
make sure that you would wash your hands after
Your
that.
guy is a behemoth.
Handle any sort of chemicals, wash your
No, nigga, I mean on my point guard.
Most of you guys know that money is dirty. So, you wanna
What you
wash
say,
your hands
James?
after
Hold
that.
up. I'll check after this.
Clearing tables or
Green.
So if you're like, a butler at a restaurant and you're handling dirty dishes, you want to wash your hands after. Discontinued, obviously there's a lot of situations.
Oh, I'm ass. Alright, my bad, Zion.
Or apron.
you didn't get banned for fucking
Touching
bullying.
animals, which would be like any sort of service animal.
Alright, Zion.
I know for me, I bring
Here you
my
go,
dog
Zion.
to, outdoor seating a lot of times. And servers are always like, oh, this is a dog.
Nigga, come on! Like,
I always least for
fuck
restaurants.
out, wait,
I
tight ass people
understand
can't
how
help them,
you
nigga.
get a lot, but
I think that shit makes sense, you fucking bastard.
Zion, it's either me and you.
Dirty towels or dirty
I got shit in
equipment.
the paint.
If you can't take it down, pass it to me. Pass it, pass it, pass it. Zion, Zion.
Proper hygiene practices, you know, I just like to point this out, guys.
This nigga.
It's a professional environment. I'm supposed to get it. So,
Here you go, Zion.
Like a uniform, a dress
Alley.
policy,
Oh, what a dunk! I would have dunked on him.
and that's always there to eliminate any sort of harm.
Oh, you got a block? No, guard
I
him.
don't really treat my kitchen as a hangout. I treat it as a professional environment.
Double team that faggot. Double team that nigga.
Watching. Again, we went over a bunch of
Can I get
different
screens from the center,
times in which
please?
you
The center's of AI. You could just call them,
pretty much
nigga.
any time that you could have potentially
That's what I'm
contaminated your
doing.
hands, you gotta wash them. Remember that sanitizing your hands.
Zion, no, Zion. Zion, come on. Oh, he.
Yo, why nigga kill yourself, bro? What the fuck?
What the hell is Behemoth, nigga?
Gloves, so you wanna wear gloves.
Oh, Behemoth, I'm retarded.
I think that's like your last bell word question. Where it says,
And I
what
can't
is
even create a
the-
fucking group, bro.
So, RT food.
What you mean you can't create a group?
What kind of text this nigga, bro? You fucking suck.
Yo, yo. Come back around, but come to
I always put on gloves. And same thing with the muffin lab when I did that.
That nigga is ass. What the fuck, bro?
Yo, come back around.
This is just RT food. No further cooking, no further washing.
Come on our team, nigga.
Alright. So, hopefully at this point you should have 5 questions. That should have been relatively simple. And I want to move on to my last thing for the day. And this will take us probably like 10
This
minutes.
nigga.
Let me explain it first, okay? So submit those 5 questions. Again, it should have been really easy. And then let's move on to this last little activity I have for you guys, okay? So, if you can go to your...
He met AF.
For real.
What not to do in the kitchen.
Yo,
I finished that so funny, bro.
yo, me and Zion both did bad.
Been able to answer. That was our bell work this morning. And then
I
we're
don't know
gonna
how
open
the
up
fuck you
this-
can miss that shit.
we're gonna
It was
open
a
this
memory,
one
bro.
for-
Why the fuck open too?
Some people have bad habits
Oh.
of working in the kitchen. If you are not safe
I
while
don't-
working with food,
Who the fuck pissing, bro?
You gonna have to guard up, bro.
We're gonna watch this video clip. This is, like 10 things, guys. I really
I'ma just stay in the paint. Nigga, you good?
You'll be able to open this and make your own copy, okay? So,
Zion, you gonna have to guard the other shooter.
this video is gonna be of a young lady.
And bro,
And I get the slasher.
Type in here what she did wrong, and then we're just gonna simply fix it. Because for me, it's not enough that you know what she did wrong. We also have to know how to fix it. Okay?
Your name's on,
So you
bitch.
can open up this and create your own
Nigga, you heard me?
copy.
Fuck you talking about,
And you'll end
bitch?
up submitting that into your Canvas grade. So there's gonna be 2 things on my grade. I'm really just trying to cover everything that I did yesterday, and then we'll be completely caught up.
Especially my granny grade where it's
We'll
like
be able to move on next week. So can everyone tell me when they're ready and they've got their document opened up and they're ready to?
Nigga, so do your teammate. What the fuck? Nigga, you got a whole, my nigga, you have a whole skater boy cap, my nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah, I got your mama on my hood too, that bitch fucking ass.
Yeah, bitch, you can have my mama. Fuck you talking about, bitch. Yeah, have my mama. Hey, bitch, you ain't no catching STDs too. How that bitch? I don't give a fuck.
You have to fuck that dead hoe too in that cat.
Shit, you can have that hoe. That's a whole boy. I don't know how many things been inside of her.
This
She got
nigga.
like 7 different diseases. You might end up dying, bitch. Shut up, bitch. You mad cause you mad cause you finna get STDs, nigga. You can't get mad at me cause you talk about somebody's mama. Fuck. Maggie ass your nigga can fit fucking 2 jugs of milk in them bitches. What I'm talking about? Nigga, go fucking skate, bitch.
Zion, Zion, you just took my rebound.
Just imagine losing, my nigga. Just watch, bro. Talk 6 skill, you win. Talk 6 skill, you win.
Hey, go ahead, bro.
Talk to me when you fucking win, nigga. Suck my dick. Fuck out of here.
Stop boosting up around VC. Stop boosting up, you dick in the booty boy.
Nigga, I'm a 7. I'm a 7.
My VC, your broke ass.
My nigga, I'm a 79 overall. If I bought VC, I'd be 99 already.
Your broke ass came by VC. You can't get mad at us, shit.
You ain't got no bike on here.
Dump on him, nigga.
Who broke?
Bro, you ain't got no bike on here.
They said.
Look at your clothes. Look at your clothes and then talk to me. Look at your clothes and then talk to me. Look at your clothes and talk to me. Look at your clothes. Nigga, I was spending my money on my player, nigga. What the fuck? Oh shit. Unemployment? I don't live with my mom. Nigga, fuck out of here. Bro, I gave my own money, bro. I gave my own money, bro.
Good shit, Zion.
I go around mowing the lawn and shit, bro. This nigga thought he was funny. This nigga still smokes cigarettes in 2020. Bitch. No, nigga, you smoke cigarettes, you fucking cigarette smoker, nigga. Oh my god, this nigga finna get a hole in his fucking throat in the next few years. That nigga finna be talking like this.
Nigga, move.
Nigga, you in my way, shit.
Good shit, Zion.
That nigga finna be sound like a robot. Fucking chainsaw. Yeah, bitch, leave.
Nigga, quit.
Yeah, this nigga let a whole 13-year-old make that nigga leave. Y'all 13 years old, bro.
Nigga said GG. Yo, let me see if I can body this nigga. Damn, violation. My foot was outside, bro. It's gay.
That nigga really
That nigga laughed. That nigga was mad.
That nigga can't shoot.
He can't. Nigga, he just made it.
White.
Okay.
Where was all the chick?
Exactly, he can't shoot. Did he green it?
But he made it. What was what, nigga?
Whites are no skill.
Oh, that's tough.
Not me getting double teamed. Like it though.
Bro, this nigga gonna double team. This nigga's AI's double teaming me.
Aw, no. Nigga, that's how I throw rules on me, bitch. Damn, yo dirty booty ass, get the fuck out of my way, shit. I already had AI on my ass, it was good enough, fuck. This nigga, but I mean, I don't blame him because that nigga couldn't even fucking shoot his trash ass. I don't even know what the fuck he had going on. No, nigga, we're talking about the last fucking game, nigga. You gotta ask him too, bro.
He can't shoot, but he could dunk. Shit, that nigga just jumped over a 7-3, nigga.
I missed. Really, man?
Zion.
That nigga take you up.
I don't know what the
God damn. I don't know how the fuck you making these, but good job.
Meow.
Fuck, I gotta get my chart. Yo! Zion!
Zion, grandma chaser.
God damn. How was that a block?
How this nigga was taking a piss in the mic before the game, bro.
Who?
The nigga doing that is dunked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's green.
Green the pop.
Alright, I'm gonna go get my charger real quick. My computer about to die.
We hit this all-star too.
You about to hit all-star too?
Yeah, I'm at the 98%.
Gonna go to the wreck?
Wreck, what the hell? I mean, wait, yeah, we can.
Hold on, I'll be back.
I can do game.
No, just hop on.
After this game, man, shit.
I'm not gonna fucking wait.
Wait a minute, hold up, Paul. Who said that shit? That grandma chaser? That was you or was it? Oh, hell, I ain't gonna do that.
Shit. So we going to wreck?
But that was your ass talking.
So we going to wreck after this?
Nah, I thought that was grandma chaser talking. I was in there. Ain't hot breath fast. my fucking eardrum on.
Oh my goodness.
Let me scream, man. Shit.
Okay, so you should have been able to see the
Let me
things that
scream,
you
man. Let me scream.
you know, there were way more.
I want that Zion looking ass nigga send me scream, man. You too big to send me scream, and you a low overall. So now when you get that overall up, then I'll let you send me some scream. But hell no. I like the ooh on stain. God damn, fuck.
Stop putting your nose on the men, boy.
What the fuck did he just say?
Stop playing with her. I don't know what the fuck that nigga just said, man.
I think he said something about stop playing with me. Good shit. Good shit.
That's a clip. That's a clip. Clip that shit, man. Ooh. Nigga, have that too. Clip it.
Man can see by the way.
Shit.
Corona.
I'm not touching nigga. I just lagged.
Wrong person, but okay.
What did you notice about how she's protecting herself right after that?
Nigga, move! Damn, ain't gonna tell your nasty ass to come over here. Ooh, nigga, you can pick your nose, bitch.
Get your ass out the way!
We can't. We trying to stop my dude. Shit. We all trying to stop the nigga from scoring. We was all stuck. Shit.
I'm trying to stop the bar dude.
That nigga just got a concussion. That nigga just got a concussion. That nigga got a concussion.
Oh shit.
That nigga
Good shit, Zion.
That nigga finna go into surgery. Behind me, bro.
Zion, what the fuck?
My bad. We start doing the
Oh shit.
This cough is real. I mean, yeah, I'm at 98%. Like 98.2.
That's bullshit, nigga.
Nasty ass shoes you got on. It was a Cleveland lover. What the fuck on?
Alright, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with this right here? What's up with this?
Just thinking that so.
Anybody know?
See, Zion. Oh, yeah! Yeah!
Oh, I freaking love it.
This is mad fun. Man, your big ass jumping and shit. You too big to be jumping.
Yeah, you gotta guard up, bro.
Nah, that nigga missing almost every shot. That was the first shot that nigga just made, bro.
But that's the first shot.
Yeah, that was his first shot he made. Talking about some goddamn guard. No matter what.
Not guarding.
Hey, come on. I got you. Ready? Got you ready? Yeah!
I wasn't expecting that. I didn't even press circle. Blue square.
I got the IQ, got the Lob City finishers, so I can get my goddamn rep. Oh shit, you made me spin! Hell no, you ain't going, y'all ain't seen them. Yeah, if the FBI asks, shit. No, we ain't seen them. My ankles are still there.
Yo, he can shoot.
Yeah. Sam, nasty ass hair, you gotta go ahead. Nigga, look at my goddamn grandma, just white, bitch. It's skinny.
Alright, what else do we have here that she's doing wrong?
It's still ugly as hell. So I got to replace my movie. Gotta hit this AS2. Don't put your ass on, nigga. What? I was famous fucking before. Just let this bitch ass ugly ass nigga to steal the ball from me, my nigga.
What the fuck is you doing?
I thought you were gonna get standing dunk, but you moved. Wait, can you get standing dunk? Oh shit.
He shoots too? What the fuck? Yeah, I could. Oh, he's a stretch forward? Damn.
I'm getting double teamed like these bitch ass niggas, bro.
I could catch lobbies, you gotta tell me, nigga.
Okay, I got that. I'm gonna go to that and I'm going to pass.
Oh shit.
Daddy,
Nigga say, get still, daddy.
I would make that nigga lose the ball.
Nigga say, what the fuck?
Touch your fucking ankles, nigga. Oh, bitch!
Did in my class.
Nigga named KD double. Fuck KD and your double, bitch. You know, subscribe to that nasty ass YouTube. You probably got some goddamn Android quality. Talking about some goddamn KD double. Fuck out of here, dickhead. Oh shit.
Alright. So you're gonna see her.
Yeah, nigga, you suck. Don't take that shit up on Zion, sexy daddy.
This nigga. This nigga is gay.
Gay, nigga.
I swear to God, I just heard somebody say this nigga.
Nah, you hear shit. No one said
No,
that.
oh God, somebody said this nigga.
No one said
It's
that.
fucking your ass shit. Green.
It's not green. Oh, he made it though.
What?
Don't worry, bro. You're not gonna rip up this game anyways.
I know, I don't care. I'm just saying, like, what the hell?
Green.
It's cool though, cause I got that. Alright, bro, defense! 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 I'm talking about some goddamn defense. He's gonna make that shit. Oh, hell no. You fucking sell out. Shit, if you was a rock, I would've blocked your ass. Hey! Fuck.
Damn, what the hell?
Green.
Controller died!
My controller died as soon as I took the shot. You not good, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you don't have no screen, I'm clamping your shit up. If you know it, don't do that.
That nigga hide. He hide behind that big ass nigga Zion. He hide behind that nigga Zion.
Zion is the only good nigga on that team.
Yeah, he hide behind that nigga.
I mean, there was some parts where I did by myself. There was some parts where I did by myself. And I think this was good.
You know, I'll never forget that, I think I told you guys this, the one kid that I had, student that worked at Chipotle, when he asked the girl, why have you not changed your gloves, like, in a few hours, I've noticed that. She said to him, I stopped caring a long time ago. So, when you get into a situation where, you know, maybe you don't treat your employees right, maybe you don't pay them enough, you know, I think if people, they don't feel like they're getting paid enough, they're gonna, like, not work hard. Then
Yeah, I think I should get on my place out.
jeopardize his safety. So today,
That shit
I went
was
over
funny
to
as hell.
showed you some videos. You need
I'm gonna tell you right now, nigga, guard up.
today, okay? And then I'm gonna grade those pretty much.
Hey, and what did they double team me
The
too?
first one was the bell work.
It's cause you hide behind a pit, you bitch ass nigga.
The whole game.
God damn, bro.
Nigga, the first play, you said you clipping because Zion put my nigga on his back. Come on, my nigga.
You shut up and go out, bitch.
Fuck out of here.
Nigga, if y'all double team, y'all still should be able to stop mine. What the fuck, nigga?
Zerg, you loud as fuck, Zerg.
Alright then, nigga.
I got 3 people finished.
What the fuck?
Alright, keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Nigga can't guard me. What the fuck,
Do
nigga?
this, like, kind of
Yeah, that's my own.
here, especially with
Yeah,
my
shit.
Again, next week, pending everything goes fine, I'd like to get into the kitchen. I'd like to start cooking with you guys. I've got some recipes already planned.
What's pop?
But the nigga can't guard me, bro.
You know what he want, KD. That stupid ass move.
So what I'll do is, I'll stay on here until we've got a few minutes left in class. If you are finished with submitting both of those activities for today, the first one was the bell work, the second one was the what not to do.
Yeah,
Flip that for me, you bum ass
Go
nigga.
ahead and log
Nigga,
off.
look at the score, nigga.
Look at the layout.
Monday, hopefully. But if you're still working on that,
Right, nigga, you need to live,
just
fuck.
let me know if you need more time or a situation like that.
That's wrong.
Thank you, JD. You too.
Yo.
Let me pass that shit.
There's a bald dude on me. I think that's a one-hand jump shot.
Alright, cool, that's it. Take it easy, okay?
Oh shit, I better guard up this time. Imagine.
Damn.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you very much. I'm a little nervous about it. I don't know if it's stick it way up my nose or what the case is, but we'll see. We'll see. Part of the world that we live in.
Oh, I had to do something in class.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I'll definitely communicate with y'all. Hopefully I'll be good.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody. Have a good weekend. I'll see y'all later.
Why am I setting speech to my man?
Nigga ran out of stamina.
Fuck time out. 50% contested. Ain't that about a bitch? I'm on that. I can't shoot for shit.
Oh yeah, flop.
Yeah, his own teammate. That nigga own teammate fell to the floor. Whites go into. That's all of this damn shot. This shit full of whites. Okay, I got flexible release on bombs. I don't know. You don't need to guard this sorry ass. No. Do what you gotta do. Oh, I'm all on my skills. Yeah, you better shoot that shit. You gotta shoot that shit, bro.
On my right.
Oh, that would have been sexy as fuck if I would have made that shit. My speed boosted on the 85 overall. I'm playing not even that. Oh shit! Oh shit! I'm playing not even that damn fast. Crap, bitch. Fuck is this in?
All he doing is that move, KD. All you gotta do is stand still.
Nah, she's standing still gonna get him caught. Shit.
No, hell no.
I
All you gotta do is stand still. I'm telling you.
I was instant. Oh, damn. Just pull the game over anyway, so it doesn't matter. I gotta get this dude and we'll do it.
Oh, that's my bad.
Good shot, boy. Ooh.
See, not y'all double teaming you.
Nigga, you was the only one down court. All you gotta do is stand still.
Oh, I thought I had to make a
All you
crash.
gotta do is stand still.
I just trying to get crabs. You stupid blind worried about that nigga.
That's off.
I'm really in a mission.
You running back. Move the step.
Nigga made that white. What the fuck?
GG, bro. Shit.
GG, bro. Look at Zion, man. So inspirational.
Got the got the fat ass mosquito stompers. My fat ass mountain climbers.
Hand check right
Yo, I need. That's tough. I need like one more point for a playmaking badge.
I'm at 99.0%.
Also, this game if we win, but I think we're going to try hard.
Yeah, we might be going to get try hard.
We don't talking about off-ball contact, so boom. This is my by the way. So this is get me excited. I'm a sharpshooter in my heart, fellas. He mentioned gone are the vacuum screens that have played basketball games in the past, where defenders would get pulled into a screen collision.
Oh shit, they don't make AI guard me. I said the AI the lock.
Oh, they got a lockdown.
Yeah, they like cockroaches.
Sweats, other sweats.
90. Damn!
Hey, but we got this, bro. We got this, bro.
Yeah. Yo, I should have brought my play shot, bro.
We good, bro. Shit, Zion with the I don't know what he gonna do. Or no, he can do something on the basket.
Zion's gonna dunk on everybody.
Well, this green son, though, so I'm gonna do something things, you feel me?
Damn, about 2 of them niggas can shoot.
You still about the name of it.
It's about the fuck they what they wearing.
Oh, this nigga's lagging? Oh, I thought he was lagging.
You know what you know about that.
I just need a screen.
I got that. Green. Yo, bro, don't. This nigga, bro. Yeah, he got me twice. Yeah, I gotta start jumping. Here you go, Zion.
Strong ass pass! That makes the strongest foot. I gotta guard this sweaty ass nigga, bro.
Oh, these is greens too.
Ain't green. Oh, never mind. Yeah, he fast as hell though.
That's dope. I'm excited to see how this impacts the hopefully,
it's not the center routine when I got hold of it.
It just becomes unfun.
I know what I want to change my general news to.
Like if they come up with a gameplay idea,
God damn.
and then they'll drop it in the
Let's go test it.
So if they start
The board,
like we want to work on
Green.
gameplay,
Nigga.
it might not be in the game until 2K16.
I got concentrate. Come on, sir. Right, I'm good.
This nigga's making pure whites now, bro. Oh, that's green.
Oh, hell no.
A lot of people right now are complaining about just the paint defense in general in NBA 2K21. So I'm hoping
You should have passed it to Zion. That would have dunked.
That's what I should do.
Oh, that's a lock, right? My bad, I forgot.
Oh yeah, shit, alright, go.
Damn, my nigga. Dribble guard.
Yo, I'm trying to lob it to Zion, this nigga here.
Damn!
I try to tell you my thing.
Green.
There you go.
This nigga Diane got blocked.
You doing that? Hell no.
Fucking
I don't know if I should kill myself or kill myself.
Kill yourself. You're making pure whites.
I'm telling PS4, man. You didn't hurt myself. I said kill myself. You're the reason why we had to get that second update.
Nigga, you're making pure whites.
Stay in the point guard.
You don't give a fuck about my whites, nigga? Yes. What are you talking about?
Point guard, son.
I get like 6-7 charges a game.
What the hell?
You good?
They realized that was really overpowered, and instead of system ended up
You can't shoot, right? The center can't shoot. No, I'm talking about the center.
So now, even when somebody bumps into you, like just the animation,
You're not getting me old, that one, nigga.
So it seems like they're actually
Why that nigga coming sound like Keith?
system this year. So because they fixed the problem that
Oh, good shit.
I'm talking about Trey Young dude.
Not getting me open, bro.
And the article out here talking about
Why? Yeah, why keep I'm retarded.
basically.
I don't know what the fuck you just said.
Oh shit. Hey, what's up, Samara? No, you can send me your shit, man. Back to say. You said what?
I got you.
Hey, bro, let's take a picture of it. Wait, is it a streamer that I would know? Nigga said Twitch on the camera. Oh, but say what the hell? What the hell?
But past that, I was like, I don't want my controller to vibrate with 3 seconds left in the shot clock. Personally, I know what time is on the shot clock. I don't have to be told. But as they say here, they want to immerse you in the experience of actually being on the basketball court. If you guys remember, I believe the game was unfortunately you had a PlayStation Eye or your Connect to your console.
God damn.
The referee would give it
Damn, my stomach hurt. Damn, that shit made my stomach hurt.
You're not getting me open, nigga. Like, you got. You look like easy.
I'm finna hit this AS2.
But the air is not switching. The air is not switching.
That nigga dick just touched your butt. Shut up, Jake. Shut up, Jake, bro.
But the air is not switching, bro.
You said switch?
But the arrow, you mean like indicator where you want to go.
Not arguing that they are great leaders. You're explaining what makes you great leader. And then if you need assistance, please let me know. Writing is 25% of your grade. You did not have writing last quarter. 25%. Your planning sheet is part of writing, so that will be part of the 25%. Just doing any type of planning is a grade. Like, any type of planning. If you just give me one word, that is not good.
I don't know what the fuck I just did, but it worked.
Relevant thing. This is basically for me to be able to go back and see.
Hey, Zerg, that's what you gotta do, boy.
I can tell where you went wrong pretty easily. I can see your evidence that you chose. Whatever.
Damn, nigga. The whole team on that nigga. Yeah, we gonna have to set double screens, bro.
Oh, God.
You make that.
What the fuck?
You put me in the building for what? That's how I gotta play out because nah, I'm on.
Oh.
Nigga know damn well he was supposed to move that shit. He knew it.
Who?
He knew he wasn't supposed to make that shit, my nigga. What?
Yeah, I know that.
I'm sorry, but GG, bro. GG.
Yeah, GG, bro.
I got you later, though. Send me a message.
Alright, man. Why was supposed to make that shit?
Did you rip up?
$99.3. I'm gonna take that squad on over.
you're holding the sprint button the whole time, your controller's gonna let you know you had to chill out. Man, that was a lot. But because this is the 2K community, that's never where things end. If you've been alive and on Twitter over the last couple days, you've been in the loop. But if you haven't, my goodness. So Tox was the first legend in NBA 2K20. He's been a relevant player in the 2K community for a while now. He was a top pro-am player back in the day. Right now, he's a professional NBA 2K League player, so he's definitely an incredible player at the game. No debate about that. But over the years, he's found himself in like infinite situations where I don't see nobody else in person. When there was a VC glitch, he put out a troll tweet snitching, and the whole community got mad at him for that. A few months ago, him and Grinding got in some drama where he accused Grinding of I don't remember what happened. I should know, but I'll talk to you. Sorry. A few months ago, he pointed the finger at Joe Nose, saying Joe Nose was viewbotting, even though there was no evidence of that. Then Grinding pointed the finger at Top with a lot of evidence that he was viewbotting. It was either a very unfortunate YouTube glitch or Top was viewbotting, but that flew over. And now he seems to be in another drama because T-Jack is accusing Top of using a modded controller in wagers against content creators for money. Now let me break down how this situation evolved. T-Jack put out a tweet saying, I didn't think Chalk could make himself look any worse until I saw this dude bragging about being good at the game, but yet he's using a modded controller literally on stream. T-Jack decided to release this tweet as a follow-up saying, last time I'm ever speaking about this ever again, I'm mad because this kid is a professional 2K player influencing others to literally cheat. He played a wager for his other creators and took money from them by cheating. And that's what T-Jack said in the video.
Alright guys, so Chalk claims that he's not using a modded controller because he's using Square. But what y'all don't know is he's using it as a normal, right stick for him. He's got the script. Y'all know the script is what he thinks it is. Before Chalk decided to buy the script, he decided to, play some comp stage and I want you guys to look at this clip right here. Why is Chalk using the right stick? Why does it say center, but also, why does his fucking bar not move? His bar does not move. Hold on. Why does his bar not move? So, Chalk, what is your explanation for this? What were you doing? You just randomly decided, I'm going to decide to use the right stick this time?
Yeah, there you go.
This time, bro? Bro, you got caught. You used the right controller. Stop lying.
So T-Jack seems to have caught Chalk in a lie. And you know what I'm saying? I don't like to jump to conclusions based on little evidence, especially before I hear the other side of the story. So I'm sitting here waiting for Chalk to say something about the situation. And he did. So Chalk tweeted saying, this is going to be my last time addressing any of this. Love the Fade King. Which I'm pretty sure is I see. Whatever. We'll go with it.
Look, y'all, it's crazy that I gotta do this. It's crazy to do my controller is locked. And it's gonna be edited a little bit because Twitter only allows 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and show you I can miss. Alright, with a perfect release controller, when you press a certain button, like you're gonna green it every time. Like these dudes do when they shoot center, they press LB, they center, they green it every time. I'm gonna show you that I can miss with X and green with X. Watch. I'm gonna miss my first 2 shots. Pay close attention. Alright, I'm gonna miss the first 2 shots. Okay? You see, early. I missed the first one, right? I'm gonna miss again. I'm gonna miss again. Watch. I'm gonna miss again. I missed again. Early, right? Back-to-back earlys. For the rest of the game, I'm not missing. Now, how is that? Now you guys just watched 2 straight misses, right? So how is it that out of nowhere I just green the third one? Watch, I'm not missing no.
So Chalk is trying to prove that he's capable of missing using the system that T-Jack was referencing in the past. But in this instance, there's no shot feedback. At least if there is, it's being blocked by his name up here. Because in the original clip T-Jack was referencing, we didn't even see the bar move. The bar just jumped to green. And on top of that, you can see on the shot feedback it says center, which means he was using the stick. And if Chalk stopped using the stick and he was using square, it wouldn't say center because you're not using the stick. So I kind of waited because I was like, I'm going to let this play out because I'm not sure right now.
All you need to launch a culinary empire. Tools you claim everyone has in their kitchen.
First of all, it wouldn't make sense for T-Jack to randomly take shots at Chalk. I don't think they had any problems in the past. But T-Jack seems to be doing this because he believes Chalk was doing this in wagers to win money, which is fraud. That's a scam. So T-Jack responded saying, nobody ever said you couldn't miss a shot with the modded controller. I literally witnessed you not missing the timing one time for over an hour on stream with a meter. Just stop the cat, bro. Anybody with common sense can just peep in Bandit's past streams. One of the people that it seems Chalk played a wager against replied to T-Jack saying, dude, I want my money back. T-Jack says he literally scammed you, bro. He should be canceled for this. But then things get even juicier, because for some reason I thought that's where it was going to die down, but more people got involved as the clip started circulating around Twitter. This is Ticino now quote tweeting T-Jack's video, and this is what he had to say. That's near undeniable proof of him having a modded controller, but Chalk is a manipulator and will say whatever BS he can to make people believe what he wants. Dude finessed thousands of kids into joining his AE brand to promote himself and lied out his ass when grinding went at him. He followed up saying, for those who don't understand what the clip is showing, the point is this. It's literally straight down, no human adjustments equals a modded controller. And he references a chat here with a guy called Flies. When you use a shot stick like that, there's always a sway for human error. I used a shot stick for 5 straight days. Not once did I ever shoot a shot where I didn't have to readjust it at all. It's impossible to do it. So unless Chalk is so inhuman in his ability to play 2K that it almost seems robotic, the evidence is pointing to the fact that he did use a modded controller. Now it's true that Chalk has been a great player at 2K for a very long time now. So at least since 2K16 I've known about him in the Pro-Am circuits. Now he's a professional player, so there's no doubt about him being a great player. But there's other great players out there saying it's near impossible for this to be the case. But then Chalk got on stream, and of course the chat's gonna criticize him about all the drama that's been going on Twitter, and he had a lot of things to say.
They come at me. Let's talk about T-Jack. You wanna know the reason why I never came in T-Jack when he originally said anything? Because why in the blue would I ever give somebody a time of day? Right? Why would I ever give somebody a time of in day who can't break 10K views? What would I ever respond to this irrelevant piece of that I would beat the fucking brakes off? Why wouldn't I respond to this shit? Why the respond to this irrelevant ass?
So proceeding to call him not only irrelevant, but saying he would beat the brakes off of him. He says on Twitter, I made the decision in 2K21 I'll keep to myself. I legit isolated myself from the community, and no matter what, I'm always being dragged into new drama. I can't go a single day without someone trying to ruin my credibility or tear down everything I've grinded for. I stayed out of the rep race because I didn't want to be accused all year of cheating. I stayed on Xbox because I didn't want to associate with any YouTubers or anyone in the community. My goal was to stay in my lane, only my lane, and every single day something new. The last time I'll ever speak on this, I don't use a modded controller. I never have and I never will. I play this game professionally, and I've always been good at the game. I don't need to boost. This is the second time in the dry period of the game dudes begin to slander my name just because of the likes and views you get doing so. I'm not asking for special privileges. If I'm causing problems, check me. But at the end of the day, I'm still human, bro. Just let me be one. I understand what Ticino's saying with the manipulation thing, because he just positioned himself as a victim in all of this. And if he is truly innocent, which is highly likely he's not based on the evidence out there, but then he follows up in that last tweet saying, he said, if I'm causing problems, check me. That's what just happened. Someone believed that you were using a modern controller and gave evidence of you doing that. So that's you being checked by T-Jack. So you don't, it doesn't seem like you want people to check you because you just hopped on stream and called him irrelevant and said you beat the brakes off of him. Ticino put out a tweet saying, I hope you're good, Chalk, but we only getting at you to keep the community straight. Talking honestly about everything, owning up to the mistakes instead of portraying yourself as victim is the way to do it. And please don't compare view counts, my guy. Stay safe, DMs open. Rage responded saying, nah, that. So as the hostility was building up, and this person reacts, and this person says some other stuff, and there's evidence here, and this person responds here, Chalk hops on stream again, where almost the unthinkable happened.
You're a human being, bro. And this, you can't even be a human being, bro. Every day. Every day it's a new, every day, bro. And yo, it's so stupid that you don't see it, man. You don't see how retarded it is, bro. You don't see it, man. You don't see that these dudes sit in a group chat and fucking comment on me every day.
That was on stream. I don't think we've ever had anything like this happen in 2K community. And yo, I've been in this community for 7 years now. I've never seen anything like we saw in the last couple days on Twitter. Chalk put out a tweet later saying, don't ever mistake tears of frustration with weakness. When you put your all into something, it's hard not to be passionate, especially when people are constantly making false claims and accusations about you. It's been like this for over a year, and today I showed I'm human. Mitchell, influencer marketing for 2K, he put out a tweet saying, "You all need to stop treating each other like serious."
Yo, I haven't played on this build in like 3 days, so.
But for Chalk,
I haven't played with this build, man.
I do
feel for the guy, but at the same time,
send me screens and then roll. If you're open, I'm gonna throw to you.
Doing the same thing with zero evidence. So when there's actual evidence, Jono points the finger at you. What are we talking about? Jono just had a great month on YouTube, and you put out. Actually, you didn't. You just texted someone privately, so I guess that's a little different. But in your tweet, you said you wanted people to check you. But every time somebody checks you about something, whether it's the view botting thing in the past or the modded controller thing that's going on right now, or the tweet you put out when you snitched about the BC, you immediately making yourself the victim. At the same time, I don't know
this nigga.
So personally, I don't like to go too hard on people. I present the facts and I let it be. Bandit put out a tweet saying, "Yo, chill on Chalk man before he ends up hurting himself. Just leave bruh alone." That was bad. Praying for Chalk. Hope he gets the help he needs. T-Jack responded saying, "Chalk said he'll beat the bricks off of me. I'm in Tampa too."
Ooh, beat the bricks off your ass, nigga.
First of all, guys, I'm always an advocate for more content.
Well, I got a new saying for my new jump shot landing, bro.
Would be to get to the bottom of it,
I know, I
but
saw
the
it.
most entertaining way to resolve it would be a box.
Fucking ball
I'm
gun.
just saying. Dude quote tweeted and said, "Man, you grown. Shut your ass up."
Shut your ass back.
Me personally, I'm conflicted. Because while the human part of me wants to feel sympathy for him, I know Chalk does a great job of making himself feel like and presenting himself like the victim. The victims, if we're being clear, are the people you wager. Now, it's difficult because
the fuck the ball go? It's in the net.
There's a lot of people that believe that based on the videos that we've seen, and if you did that in a way, those would be the victim.
Yo, why you so goddamn loud, bro?
In a nutshell, who knows where it goes from there? I doubt it's going to continue to evolve.
This nigga's mic is all the way up.
It's going to devolve before everybody forgets about it, because that's how the internet works in 2 months. Alright, so I'm glad I waited. There's now an update to the Chalk scenario right when I thought it was going to die down, because Chalk uploaded his own video saying,
Damn.
"I am a cheater. NBA 2K21 responding all of the allegations people are making." This is why I like to wait to see what both sides say. And Chalk, you shouldn't have telling you, because that initial video just made it look like you purposefully misunderstood the allegation because you had no defense. But in this video, let me break down and summarize this Chalk video for you. He didn't shy away from the allegations. He looked to address every single one people were making. Let's start with the one that he was using a modded controller.
I mean, this is literally.
You better shut the fuck up.
And we're talking about. I don't know. It's not like there's eyes on this green. Why would I not just green that one? I literally just aired.
So Chalk is saying that the initial clip that people are using as evidence was taken out of context.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect.
I could get a green.
Context, because if you continue watching the game, this ball shot was an air ball. Now, I've actually talked to people that use modern controllers before, and I've been told that it's possible to miss on these modern controllers. Just because somebody missed doesn't mean that they're.
What was that nigga that was gonna play with us?
This game was not being televised. It was not a big game.
Oh, for real?
Doesn't explain the
I'm declining. I'm not taking it.
Where he was.
God damn, hold on. I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to say now. Damn, Jay, you were talking some shit. Fuck.
I mean, if you find Zion Williams in the park, of course.
Can't really get open. I'm gonna keep working. I hit him with the Dexter. I finally get open. And I mean, I just literally murder Solo right there. That's a wide open 3 in the corner. Like, that's money ball. 2% contested. Play better defense. Now, keep in mind, I have a modded controller. Supposedly, these guys don't. Yet the score is 12-12. And to be honest with you, these are not competitive players. So it's weird that with a modded controller, I can miss shots that I'm missing. Like, I don't understand.
Then he addressed the third thing, and this actually I didn't bring up in the original video, but people asked Chalk why he was using a wired controller. Chalk play the game wirelessly. And Chalk brought up in the video, he said that there's more delay when you play wirelessly.
Yeah, you gotta add that, nigga.
On Xbox, y'all gonna have to tell me how bad of a difference it is. But on PlayStation, there's actually a setting you can change if you want to.
Bro, let him chase grandmas.
Reduce the latency by plugging in the controller and playing wired. But the difference was so negligible, it wasn't worth me personally playing wired. Xbox players, you have to be the judge of that. But Chalk is saying that he plays wired so that he has to shoot a certain type of way, there's less latency, and that's the way he's used to playing, then that sounds reasonable. That being said, Chalk is either lying right now.
Your mic is loud as fucking GameStop.
Unfortunate person on the planet. I'm telling you, it's one of the two. Because it makes no sense over the last year how so many pieces of evidence can point to one direction.
Like ear rape type shit, like ear rape times 2, nigga.
I think this is the only thing you could have said, Chalk.
That shit loud as fuck.
It made everyone that's not gonna watch this video certain that you cheated. But even in the original allegations,
that center's ass. I think I beat you when you were in his team.
Possible for that to be done. He never used definitive terms like it is.
It was being Zion.
When I was on this drop alert and there was evidence.
Yeah, but he was still ass.
We've seen YouTube view glitches before. Does it look bad and does it like that choppy button? Yes. But you have to wait to hear his side of the story, and it could just be a glitch. So that's how this story it looks like is gonna end.
I think there could only be one though.
The people that have modern controllers are gonna be the ones who can pick apart whether or not you can tell the truth about a lot of the stuff he said in this video. I'll link it down below if you want to watch the full thing. You can be the judge of that. But hey man, that's that story.
Chipotle.
Did not end there because PlayStation
just
5 days ago released their new terms of service.
NBA 2K21 accounts for sale.
They're spying on you now. They didn't say it like that, but that's how everybody interpreted it. I'm not happy about that news.
I forgot to change my clothes because these are clothes for centers, not for point guards. I look ugly as fuck. Alright, we gotta go to GameStop.
Spying that's going on with PlayStation. PlayStation decided to drop information on their new UI, the user interface, and it looks like this. Man, first of all, I love this. This looks incredible. So PlayStation dropped an entire 11-minute video showing the startup screen, the user interface for the new PlayStation 5, and if we just scroll through this, there's no doubt about it. It will look dope. I dropped a video on my channel talking about console wars and how pointless they were. I'll leave a link to the description and an end screen if you guys missed it. I've been doing this game and stuff for a while, so I didn't really need to see this to know that PlayStation was going to have a better UI. This gets me excited.
Yo, Zerg, if you can't shoot, pass it if I'm open.
Oh my god, the quality looks great right now on my screen.
Like right now, but never mind.
There's videos playing on the top right. Everything looks beautiful and easy to get to. Yo, I'm a PC player at heart now, so the only thing that gets me to play consoles is just like a good UI.
Oh shit.
It seems like PlayStation delivered. I'm gonna leave a link to this entire thing if you guys want to go through and see what everything looks like. But if we just pause right here.
God damn.
But Xbox, the competition was like, hey, we can't have Sony with all the spotlight. They decided to release a tweet dropping their user interface. They say the new Xbox.
Oh, what the fuck?
They can just say UI. They have
I had to take that shit off.
Xbox One and Xbox near you. I'll say this, whatever PlayStation update that just went down made friends the whole console feels way laggier, which is basically what the iPhone, right? Where they slow down the iPhone. I'm pretty sure it's so easy. Also going to be for the current gen version of the Xbox. So
we need more about
but they still have the user interface here, and I tried that in that second channel video. Microsoft loves their little boxy Windows-like design. Way back in the day, I'm just over them now.
Oh, why you buying them, bro?
I'm over them personally. It looks good. I'm not saying it looks good, but it doesn't look PlayStation good. It looks a lot like the current Xbox user interface. But with the whole lot of
He's a stretch. Yo, let me go.
Do an entire article. Hey, Sony, son of Sony. So 2K and Microsoft just don't get it because they just keep releasing
I don't know. The nigga wanted to go up.
PlayStation released videos.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to shoot mid ranges, bro. Yo, who the fuck is blowing on the mic? Yo, Zerg, what the fuck wrong with you, bro?
Oh God, that's not me.
Gaming device for me.
I
lied. So it's just 2K.
This is
Never mind. Put it back to back. Hey, so that's all the news that went down, and it was a lot. There's plenty to be excited about. This is the first time for me since ordering the PlayStation 5 and Xbox that I feel excited. I feel excited for less overtime. I feel excited for just a better overall.
Hold your nuts. When you go hot step,
coming from PC, this feels slow and outdated. 1080p. 30 frames in some of these games. So that's it, fellas. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like. Subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna catch you guys. Consoles video.
Y'all leave that nigga open.
Now doesn't wait. It accelerates. Now won't change for you. You have to change for it. Now wants you to listen to it. Now demands to work differently, to access information from anywhere, to draw ideas from anywhere, to experience a personalized world. So every time now allows services help you make the most of it. Make now work. Zero.
I can't even dribble, you know something.
Thank you. I thought you.
It's like takes no skill.
I feel the way positivity can change your life.
You do the black knight leave me alone. That's all. Leave me a shot. Let me say, leave me Damn. I thought you would leave me one shot.
First ever AMD in real life. Today, AMD is playing
Centers in 97.
in real life.
Yo, can you shut up? No, god damn.
How about you help us, bro? Cause the center can't shoot. How did we get the street?
Thank you so much for the tier 3. Decky,
Man, we can't use
I got you with the follows on all
why you ain't saying no
Thank
fucking
you so much for the
stream, bro?
tier 3, bro. Much love, my God. Green? Oh, yeah. I don't know why.
I know this. The Senators is kicking his fucking
ass. Josh Joseph goes, bro.
Bro, I know.
I know that. Percentage on?
I'm leaving my man open.
More general Hall of Fame.
I know.
Always been like that, even since last year. Imagine spending $1 to be a virtual member of Clutch VF. Imagine Fendi. Come on now, that's the
What's talking about stretch for right now?
Yeah, imagine being fake Fendi. That's what I'm saying, man.
Right.
All my friends call me Shady. Say sure. I ain't gonna lie.
I told you.
I can't lie. I'll fuck with Stevie. I was gonna go to I still think it's I'm not gonna lie, but people call me.
We need Graham, bro. After we get that, bro. Send how about you help us, bro?
Exodus, bro. Christian. He's switched for the 2. I'm gonna fucking AI. Not like that. I mean, this is fucking corny. What the fuck? Why don't you?
Oh, fuck that.